What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today we're going to play another exhibition game in NCAA Football 09. I really want to make this game work. I wanted to go back to it just because the playbooks are so much fun. It's got a lot of good things going for it, but it's got some bad things that we're going to try to work around. Now, a buddy of mine has been feverishly experimenting with 09, trying to make things work, trying to find a slider set that kind of makes sense and whatnot. And he's been experimenting, doing some test studies with like the same two teams going up against each other, all that good stuff. And I'm going to show you that slider set today. And it's actually my modified version. And we'll get into that. Here, I'm going to keep it at 6 minutes. That's a perfect time for me. I still get, when my offense is doing well, I'm putting up 400 plus yards. I'm perfectly happy with that. So we're going to keep it at 6 minutes going forward. I'm not going to go any higher, that's for sure. All right, let's talk about the skill level. My buddy thinks that he done enough test studies, enough games on Heisman to where that no matter what you do adjustment-wise on the sliders, it doesn't change anything on Heisman. You can max them all out to 0 or to 100. He said the game still plays the same. So with that being said, I'm going to still play on All-American, and we're going to try to see if we can make that work, at least make it somewhat challenging. Also, with Heisman, jump to snap, it's just terrible. I mean, it just every other play, it really gets in the way of things on both sides of the ball. So that's the other reason why we're going to go down to All-American. I still have injuries turned off. That's just so it doesn't skew the results. So let's talk about the sliders. Now, my friend got these sliders off the internet from another dude who created these. Now, let's talk about something here. You already saw the title of this video. It's me playing Arkansas State taking on Georgia. I've already played this game. I played the first 3 quarters of it like about an hour ago, and my capture card stopped recording. So I wanted to show you a full game. But within that game, I already noticed some problems with this slider set to where I had to adjust in game. What you're going to see here is what the original slider set was, plus a little bit of a modification, and then a heavier modification after like halftime. I had no choice but to go in and change some things. But here's what that guy believes he should have it set up for the human offense. He had everything 50 across the board except QB accuracy. Now, I can already tell you now in that previous game, my accuracy was ridiculous. And you know how good of a passer I am? I went like 8 for 8 at halftime. It was just too easy. And my quarterback for Arkansas State's good, but he's not that good. So we're going to set this down to 50% and see how that goes. That 75 was way too high. To me, that tells me the guy who created these sliders just isn't very good of a passer or what, I don't know. But trust me, 75% is just way too high. The rest of the stuff I thought was fine from what I could tell, so we're going to leave it as is for now. So technically, we're going to have a default human offense. So let's talk about the CPU offense. He has 50, 60, 50, 55, and 60. I didn't see too many problems with this. Matthew Stafford, who's arguably like the best quarterback in this game, going into the fourth quarter was like 12 of 20. He could have done a little bit better. So what I want to do is raise this up to 60% and see how he does. Hopefully for the better. He could have done a whole lot better. He had some throws that were just terrible. And we're talking about Matthew Stafford, you know. So we're going to put that at 60%. So now, you look at human and CPU, they got a better offense. They should put up some good numbers since they got better sliders than I do. So now let's talk about the CPU defense. I noticed that for the human CPU, or for the human defense, I was kind of okay with a lot of these. The default he had at a 10%, knockdowns, interception to 55%. He must have felt that he just wasn't getting enough interceptions. In the game that I just played, this looked okay. I mean, we had one interception that should have been picked and it didn't. So I was okay with that. Now, his default sliders, he had it set up at break block at 50-something%, but we put that down to 0. You put this down to 0% on both sides for All-American, you're not going to see hardly any jump to snap, which is what we're looking for both sides. So I was really happy with that. Now let's talk about what arguably may be the most important slider in this game, and that's the tackling slider. My friend believes that if you want to adjust the skill level or the difficulty level within a skill level, you change the tackling. So I noticed in the previous game, we have, CPU's at 60% and we're at 50%. I noticed that Georgia, like, they got no Sean Marino, one of the top running backs in the game. He wasn't breaking any tackles whatsoever. And my running back was breaking some. So that seemed kind of off. So what we're going to do here is we're going to lower tackling for us down to like 30%. And for the CPU, we're going to go up to 70%. That should help the CPU offense break tackles, whether you're a running back, wide receiver, whoever. Because, again, no Sean Marino wasn't doing anything on me. And we'll talk about what was kind of happening later on. So here's the CPU defense. He has awareness on both sides for a 10%, but this is an issue, and I may post this on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do so. Hopefully that first part of that first game was recorded, because I had one touchdown where there were two bad pursuit angles. I mean, it was bad. And then what I done was, well, hey, maybe it's the awareness on the CPU side of the defense. And I didn't see that problem anymore. 10%, this is way too low. You're going to see safeties and linebackers just not, I don't have a clue what they were doing. So I bumped this up to 50% at halftime of that previous game. So that's what we're going to do here. I thought it was okay for the human side. I'm the human. I'm okay doing it because usually I can make decent pursuit angles and such. But at 10%, that was bad. So we're going to bump CPU up to 50%. Knockdowns, I thought that was okay. I didn't see anything goofy to where I saw like way too many of them. Interceptions, they got down to 0. That kind of makes sense because if you remember the previous exhibition games, we had this down to 0 and the CPU was still making interceptions. So break block, again, for both sides is going to be a 0% just because it helps jump the snap. And you're still going to see it from time to time. And then we got, like I said, we talked about tackling. We're moving that up for the CPU side. That should help us not get so many broken tackles, if you catch my drift. So let's talk about the special teams. I don't play enough special team plays to really know if these are any good or not. But apparently the guy who created these sliders feels like the human side is just a little tougher than what he thinks. So he's got everything at least above 50%. You look at the CPU side, he's got everything at least below 50%. And a good example of why this guy probably knows what he's talking about, at least with these particular sliders for the special teams, is that field goal accuracy. When I was playing Georgia, they had 2 really long field goals that went good, and this was at 0%. So I understand why he put this down to 0. So the rest of these, again, I just don't play enough special teams to know if this is good or bad or what have you. But that is that. So that's what we're going with. So you saw that one slider set that me and my friend are working off of, and then through 2 quarters, I had to make my own adjustments on, for example, lowering QB accuracy for human down to 50%. And lowering tackling for me and increasing it for the CPU. The awareness for the CPU had to go up big time. So hopefully these adjustments helped. I did notice, we can talk about that now. Here's what happened. In the third quarter, I was already up like a touchdown over Georgia, and I'm Arkansas State. Georgia wasn't doing anything offensively. That's a common theme in this game. And I made a lot of these adjustments, and it really helped. Towards the end of the third quarter, heading to the fourth, Georgia was really doing their thing. So hopefully we're going to see that again today. Okay, let's go ahead and save these. The penalties, I got everything set at 50 for now. I'll adjust those later. I'm not too worried about the penalty side of things. That's a small issue that can easily be fixed. So let's go ahead and play Georgia again. We are going to be Arkansas State. They are C- overall, C offense, and a D on defense. So my defense should not be able to shut down Georgia because Georgia is the number 1 ranked team in the country And they got A+ offense. So hopefully their offense could do a number on us today. Now let's go to the stadium. We'll do afternoon. It's fine. We'll get the wind down. The 10. That's good. And the offense we're going to run, I'm going to run the Miami playbook. There's nothing special about it. It's a pro-style playbook, but it's got some things you may not have seen before that we're going to fool around with today. I wanted to test, some of the other issues from the previous exhibition game. Defensive line stunts, the drop pass type stuff. We'll be able to test all that today. Now, we're going to go with a 4-3 defense. Again, my playbook is going to be Miami. It's pretty similar to the Oklahoma playbook, but a little bit different. They only have one away uniform. That's fine. Georgia runs a 4-3. They're running their playbook. Everything looks good there, so let's get this show on the road. Again, what I may do is I may show you that one bad play with the pursuit angle issue. It happened twice in the same play. I may throw that up on Instagram later on in the next day or so if I don't forget. But I didn't see that issue after that. Once I saw that play, I made that adjustment. I increased the CPU awareness up to 50. 10%, sorry. It was just too much. It just didn't help anything whatsoever. Okay, we'll just bypass all that. There's nothing special about the previews. Let's just go here, and looks like they won the toss. They want the ball first. That's fine. Now, what we can do is look at our playbook out of the gate. Let's go to in-game strategy, and I'll give you a rough idea of what this is going to look like. Here are their formations. Ace jumbo, big twins, twin tight end slot flex, wide trips, and bunch. That's a lot of ace formations. So you got one I formation, I normal. Then you get into the gun normal flex, wide trips, wing trips weak, spread flex, and there you go. Again, just a basic pro-style offense. You can look at some of the plays they have. They got a lot of motion plays. For example, like in this one, they got this little series. You got the sweep, the fake sweep, the play action off of that. You have some of plays like this. That's another series in and of itself. You got simple, smaller motions like this halfback ISO with the Z receiver cracking in. Then you got flanker drive. But it's your basic run-of-the-mill pro-style playbook. I'm going to treat it as such because my offense for the Arkansas State, they got your balanced offense in terms of roster. So with that being said, let's look at our roster. We got an impact quarterback. He's an 82 overall, 72 speed, 86 power, 86 on the accuracy. So, like I said, we had to decrease the QB accuracy. It was getting a little bit too easy. He was making every throw. He looked like Joe Montana out there. So we got him, and we got an impact running back. So we're going to have a balanced offense. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. But as you can see here, everybody else on my roster is like in the 70s. My tight ends, receivers. We got a decent left tackle. My defense unit in general is just pretty rough. Everything is in the 70s or worse. I think we may have somebody in the 80s. No, we don't. Everybody's mid-70s or lower. So Georgia should really put a number on us. Here you can see we got a bad kicker, bad punter. Then you look over at Georgia's side. We got Matthew Stafford, 93 overall, can really sling it. Hopefully he'll do a number on us today. No Sean Marino, arguably one of the best running backs in the country, should do a number on us. He didn't in the previous game until I made some adjustments. Hopefully they'll work today. You go to fullback. I mean, they got everybody in the 80s and 90s here. You can see here, they are just loaded across the board. Again, they are the number one ranked team in the country for a reason, because they got talent everywhere. 95 overall defensive tackle. Middle linebacker looks really good. A 95 overall corner. Really good free safety. A 91 overall strong safety. A kicker, a good punter. They have it all. So I think we're just ready to go ahead and play. So hopefully we'll see some normalcy. One positive in the last game was there wasn't a whole lot of turnovers. That helped. I think there's going to be just some games where there's going to be a bunch and some where it's not going to be terrible. Like there were still 3 going to the fourth quarter, but that's a whole lot better than 9. Okay. I'm going to run your basic defense. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. We'll do a quarters out of the gate. Hopefully we'll see
It's just hard to block him.
Where's Marino? He must be in the slot. Yeah, he's in the slot.
Yep, but it's not too often that he goes up against the running back of this caliber, coach.
Interception out of the gates. Okay. Terrible throw. I don't know what that was. It's not a good start. And that's bad. And we have, go to our settings. Wow, first play. Just a terrible throw. Go to AI. We got QB accuracy of 60%, and it's still just a terrible, I don't know what that was. Okay, let's do play action out of the gate. Might as well. Let's do PA boot flow. We're going zone. I'm just going to treat this as a high-low read. I'm not going to do any adjustment on the line. Hopefully I won't have to. Get about 8 yards there, a flag. Is it a holding? Holding. First and 20 on the 49. We're still on the right hash. Let's go here and run a flanker curl. We're behind the chains, obviously. We're going zone. Oh, he's wide open. I was way late on that. I was reading the center beater. I should have been paying attention to this corner here. You see right here, he goes low. We have like a curl swing combo, and I should have threw it right there. And I didn't. I waited way too late. Now what we can do is go back and we can look at our offensive line play. This may be a long video because of this, but we got to show it. Protection was actually fairly decent, so I didn't see any goofy stunts or whatnot that somebody just completely whiffed on something. So that was good to see. Now, it is what? 2nd and 2? We can try. Let's go bunch, and let's do a power O to the weak side. We got a little motion to go with it. We're going zone. Shifting that way, which that's expected. Didn't get the first. 3rd and inches. Let's do slam. See if we can pick it up. If we can't, we'll just go for it on 4th. We're going man. No, go back. What are you doing? Just enough for the first. It's good defense, but we got just enough to get a first down. Now what we can do is let's go here and let's try some things. Let's do this trips attack. We're going man. Looks like I got several options here. Good catch. Almost got the first. Said there was a late jump, so that tells you we'll still see jump to snap. Well, that's technically a jump. Well, their defensive line is a whole lot better than our offensive line, so we're going to see that pretty often. Good little play, though. Didn't get the first. It's 2nd and inches. Let's do QB wrap, just a little dart concept. We're going zone nickel. I'm just going to follow my tackle, my pulling tackle. Hopefully we can just get a first down up the gut here. Love that little play. That's a good little veer and shoot play. We're going zone. Oh, no. My bad. I haven't even called the play yet. Let's go here and... let's go under center. Let's run a wide receiver sweep. I love these sweep plays. If you get good blocking, it's a whole lot of fun. Not going to do any slide protection there. Good blocking there. Okay, let's talk about this. Here's what I saw in the previous game. Like this corner, that's bad. I don't know. I mean, if somebody thinks that's not a bad pursuit angle issue, then I don't know what that is. That should have been a tackle right there. And I just blew right by him. I don't know if he just got his motion. He just couldn't stop to make a play, but it's... I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. But it was much worse earlier. Let's do a counter trap. 2nd and 4. I probably should have went to the other side. That's okay.
The Red Wolves come out in the ace formation.
Let's go here and see if we can. Not a whole lot there. Good defense.
That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play.
Let's go here, and
Defensive line, they're good too, boys.
we are on the, I don't know.
The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities. that
Let's
these
do counter strike. I'm not in the middle of the field, to be honest. They're going man, though.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
I may go to my halfback. We'll spread out our slot protection.
Looks to pass. Looking.
Ooh, oh, that should have been intercepted. That's a good play. Good defense on their part. Protection looked pretty good until, somebody came through, which is normal. I should have went to my corner over there. That's my bad. I went to the wrong guy. All right, let's kick a field goal.
This isn't much more than an extra point.
Well, it's good to see Georgia's defense do their part. Of course,
Team up by a field
I
goal.
probably should have scored a touchdown there.
The kick is up, and it's right down the middle.
Great jump. So, again, we got break block down to 0 for both on All-American, and we're still going to see that. But it's just so bad on Heisman, and I wish it wasn't. And according to my friend, it don't matter what you do on the Heisman, slider-wise. You're going to see the same issues. Uh-oh, he gone. Good to see that. I'm glad we saw that, to be honest. Now, we can look. I'm afraid to look at this, but cool thing is you can run up the middle on kickoffs and do well with it in 09.
make college football so special to watch.
That's just a good pickup on the block right there. That's just good blocking all around. Now, I don't know what this dude was doing, but it's an angle issue. I hate to use that word, but it just kind of is what it is. Okay. It's cool to see that, though.
Line up for the point after.
I'd rather see Georgia on offense do their thing. Hopefully they will today.
He splits the uprights with
I think the graphics are a little bit better in this game than they are in the previous ones. They all, from like 06 to 11, they all look about the same.
everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Thankfully, graphics is just not that big of a deal for me.
Arnold
Otherwise, I'd be playing 14 like everybody else. Okay,
just about ready
left hash.
to play this drive. They're able to pick up a
Let's pass a little bit. That's an interesting little concept. That's Z drag. We got a curl flat. We're going zone.
32-yard line.
Sometimes I don't have enough time to even read my center beater.
Arkansas State goes with the ace set here. Leonard drops back.
Ooh, he's wide open. I bet. I need to just read the corner and be done with it. I don't need to bother with the center beater.
Pick up that time.
It's a good play, though. Like, here's a curl flat. We don't have a roll of center beater here. We kind of do, but it's not all that good. So they're going zone again. We're just going to read this left corner. This is my favorite part of 09 besides the playbooks. You have to read the corner. Again, high-low read. That's excellent. So much fun.
That's the first down.
Sometimes he'll go high. Sometimes he'll go low.
That would man up on these guys next time.
This quarterback is very good.
Interesting play there. Let's see.
Finding the open receiver.
Let's do a counter trap from an 11 personnel.
We've got a 1st and 10.
We're going 3-3. So we're going man.
Arnold.
That's good defense there. Nothing. We're on the close to the right hash.
They'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job at sealing
Let's
up
do
the hole.
PA read flow. They're going man and they're blitzing. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what they're going to do here. Because if you motion this guy over, what happens? He goes with us. So maybe those outside guys are blitzing. Interesting. Nope, they're just doing that. That's an interception. I got hit as soon as I threw it, so that's just good defense. All right, 3rd and 12.
Wrong there. This is just a
Let's go. They got a lot of good plays in this formation. They got slot post, split in drag. I like a lot. That Z shallow cross looks good, but it's 3rd and long. So let's just go slot post.
They line up at the
We're going zone.
3rd and 12.
I'm not going to bother with the center beater because we've got to get the first.
He looks. Fires a bullet out the
Get a first down there. That slot post is just a killer play. It's nasty.
anytime you can get a
All right, let's go play action off of this. Let's go PA Power O. No. I'm going to do some. Let's do PA Boots. I probably should have flipped that and used the other play. We'll do that. We'll do the Power O play here in a minute. All right, they're going zone. First down. I'm pretty sure the corner went up or went down, and he did. Tight end was open too, but it was obvious I need to go to my go route. Let's go play there. So what yard are we on? We're on the... No, I don't want to do the photo thing. Okay, on the 5. I wonder... They got Power O, toss weak. They got rid of that tight end or reverse play, which is always cool.
Here we go.
We're going zone here. We'll do a Power O play. 6 and 8. Imagine what it was at 75% on the QB accuracy. It was bad. See, that's... Here we go. This worries me. I don't know, and I'm hoping awareness is the culprit. But look at this corner. I'm sorry, that's a pursuit angle issue. And I like to think that's the awareness. I may change that here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. We'll call it. That's fine. Accident went no huddle. That's good defense. 3rd and goal. Let's just do curl flat. Be done with it. We're going man. I'll just hit the curl. Do slide protection. I got 2 curls to work with. Touchdown. All right. And we're moving the ball on them fairly well. And again, I think that pursuit angle thing, I hope you're seeing it. I hope I'm demonstrating it pretty well. So, like I said in the previous Georgia-Arkansas State game, before my capture card went out on me, I saw that like in abundance, and I moved up the defense awareness, and now I'm starting to wonder if that even helped. I don't know. We'll keep playing. I made a lot of adjustments at halftime, and I saw Georgia playing a little bit better. But right now, my biggest worry is Georgia's offense. I mean, just CPU offense in general just can't get anything going against me. And I got a terrible defense roster-wise, so maybe they'll go right down the field and do their thing. Well, here's another touchdown. Am I playing 08? This is weird. Let's look at this again. It's hard to tell if there's a bad pursuit angle or not here. Maybe I just need to sky punt that thing. Well, that's interesting. They didn't do that hardly any on me in the previous game. I don't know how to stop that unless you sky punt it or sky kick it or whatever. Either way, now if they return like 4 or 5 of them today, then we got another problem with 09, and that's just more frustration that we don't need. Maybe we could do something here. And a fumble. And I juked. I guess that's, whatever. I'm not too worried about that yet. A lot of times when you juke in traffic, anything can happen. But, all right. Let's see if Georgia can go right down the field on me here. He should have caught that. I didn't even hit him when he caught it.
Oh, you bet it is, and he'll be reminded of that on the sideline.
That was a good throw, so the accuracy was good. Just got to make the catch. Bad play there. They're very fortunate. They got the yardage they did. All right, end of the quarter. I mean, technically we should be up like 10-0 because their only thing they've done is kickoff returns. Let's do a Tampa 2. I know it's in here somewhere.
From the 31-yard line.
I need to do some defensive line stunts. I forget to do that. I forgot to do that a lot in the previous game.
Are lining up with 3 receivers.
I got to test that. And they're going with the QB play there. That's a dumb call, whatever. And field goal. See what I was at one point. Let's talk about this. I was going into this not overly worried about CPU offenses as much because, you know, in 06, when my defense is playing well, we can shut down pretty good offenses. So I was thinking, well, if I could do the same in 09, then I shouldn't be too upset over it. But Mississippi State, for example, like our last two games, we've really shut down both offenses. But our first game was against Texas A&M, and that was just a crazy game. Both teams had over 400-plus yards. But Mississippi State, I got a decent little defense. I mean, I got two impact defensive ends that are wreaking havoc on people. And look at this game here. Arkansas State's got a D overall defense, and going up against the best, arguably the best offense in the country. And Georgia had 3 total yards of offense in the first quarter. You see what I'm getting at? So it's now I'm back to being, this is still a big issue in this game. For whatever reason, the CPU offenses can't do their thing. Now you got to remember, field goal accuracy for the CPU is at 0, and he still makes it. So now you understand why that's down to 0. They still couldn't score a touchdown on me. Now, I don't know. It just going through the first game, the first 3 quarters of it, and this game right here, I'm still seeing more negatives than positives, unfortunately. And I just don't know if it can be fixed, but we'll try. Let's try. Let's do corners. We're going man. I can probably hit that hitch. Let's see what that safety does. He's coming up and sack. Came right on through. They blitzed everybody. I have no problem with that. I mean, that happens. Got no issue with that. We can go here and let's do this flanker drive. We're going zone. I got everybody and their brother going towards the left. That's almost an interception. That's a good defense. All right, 3rd and long. We'll go back and do our slot post, I guess.
I can't believe he dropped it.
I don't think he can believe it.
We're going man. This will go to one of the outside receivers. I wonder if I can. We'll do a slide protection. And he can't hear that. Dang it. I don't know if he'll be able to get that first down. It's a little short. I had to throw it quick. I was fixing to get sacked. We can look at the line play here. This right tackle, for whatever reason, just couldn't do anything. I had to scoot up a little bit. I had to throw it just a little too early. All right, we'll punt it. Now, one thing I fooled around with, I need to start using more in 06, is the sky punt to try to avoid punt returns. At default, without having to make any adjustments, it works pretty well. Normally, I was doing the normal punt and having to make adjustments. But I was essentially just calling this right here. And it's a fair catch. So that's what I want to see, and it's still a long punt. All right. Now, they gave the ball to Noshawn Marino a ton in that first game. So I'm hoping they kind of do the same today. Oh, they're going to continue the throw. He's got all day to throw, just nothing there. And let's do a quarters.
Pick up much of that play, but if they keep dumping it off like that, the safeties are going to have to creep up. When you force the safeties to play shallow, it opens up a whole other passing game. That's when you hit them.
Make a play, no Sean. Good little play there, first down. Good. Glad I saw that. That's their first down. Of course, in that first quarter, they didn't do hardly anything on offense because they had kick returns for touchdowns, but that's neither here nor there.
The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation.
Gets about 5 yards there. That's good to see.
Or maybe 5 yards on the run.
Back to 2 wide again. Let's go to cover 1.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 45.
That's, yep. Had an underfront there. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's see what they do with this. Let's go back to our Tampa 2.
Was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
3rd down, 5 yards to go.
We'll do an underfront this time.
Lines up with 3 receivers. Stafford with the play fake.
Wow, good play. Kind of threw me off there. I didn't.
25-yard line. A
Good, they're moving the ball. That's what I want to see.
Play action was key. It held the linebackers
This
there.
gives me a little bit of hope for now.
And the running back did a very nice job
Let's go back to quarters.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job with a fake hand.
Their play calling is starting to get pretty good. I'm still staying in. I can see him just handing it off though. No Sean. Yep. Oh, good broken tackle. Good. I was not seeing any broken tackles by that guy right there before I made some adjustments in that first game. Now I'm glad I'm seeing that. That's good.
It's 2nd down and 2 to go. They line up in the jumbo set.
Power O, play action. He's wide open too. Good broken tackle. Good. I'm glad I'm saying that. Good.
At the 1-yard line. And guys, you
And he's 4 for 6. Stafford's doing his part. They're running as good as a play or a pro style offense as you can ask for. This makes me happy that I'm seeing this.
Get some of it back.
Georgia.
And I don't know why I called zone here. Look at this. This ain't going to work. They're going to score anyway, so that's fine.
To punch it in here.
And plenty
Maybe they go play action and confuse them. Nope, they went power O. Love that play. All right, good to see that.
and a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man.
I've never been happy to see the other team score than that right there.
Trying to tack on the extra point.
So now I know when it comes to those kickoff returns, I probably don't need to kick it down the middle. I need to kick it to the corners. Because running down the middle of the field on kickoffs could do some serious damage. As you can see here, I had a couple good plays in the previous game. Of course, you ain't going to get to see that. I need to try one of those reverse plays. If I don't forget, we'll do that on the next drive when I get the ball back. See, they're playing it smart. They're going to the corners. This is what you don't want to do in 06 against somebody like me or anybody, because you can only do stuff on the outside. So, okay, we are here. Let's go. Let's do power O ourselves.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Georgia ran a lot of power O at the beginning in that last drive.
Arkansas State comes to the line. Only 1 man in the backfield. On the ground.
Nope, just, man, couldn't really get around it.
Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback.
Let's go. Do we got a screen play? I'm going to try. I normally don't try the screens, especially in the middle of the field. We got a halfback screen there. Let's try it. It's on my mind. Now they're going man. This may not work whatsoever. If they bring both safeties, that'd be great.
Arkansas State lines up for the shotgun.
Nope, they're going to do that.
He's looking.
Yeah, they're just sitting there. At least you got to see him break a tackle or two. So it's 3rd and 14. Let's go with... let's just do the slot post. I just see if I can sustain the drive. We're going man. Ooh, let's go this way, I guess.
The Red Wolves line up with 4 wideouts.
We're bringing both safeties.
Looks.
Go over the top and see what happens here. Good catch. We'll take it. All right, 1st down.
Breaking it. This kid just continues to
Let's stay here and run the ball.
the football. He's already gone over 100 yards here in the first half.
We got a little motion option there. Let's do a dart. I love the dart play. Good little veer and shoot concept. They're going man dime. I'm just going to follow my pulling tackle and are crunching in. I don't know if slide protection works on the run plays or not. Got a couple yards out of it. Not a whole lot. I want to go back. Let's go. My fastest receivers are on the outside, my top 2 guys. So let's do this. Let's do another sweep from here. We're going man. Kind of need to get with it. We got a minute and a half to go. That's good defense. Just good defense. They played it well. So from here, let's try. Let's do that split end drag. I love the route spacing here. We're going zone. Probably just read that corner.
Rifles it right.
Oh, wow. Oh, he dropped it. I don't mind that drop. That actually wasn't a big hit.
You're absolutely right. You're not going to see him.
That's just good defense. I actually don't mind that.
What a break for the
Now, we're on the 24. Let's kick it ourselves. We'll try some kicking. Thankfully, it's a little bit easier to kick in this game than it is in 06. The wind is doing that. We're going to go here. And that's right down the middle. Ooh, just enough. I thought I went straight ahead. My bad, not down the middle, but I thought I went straight ahead, but it worked. Barely. I wish you could get a little more air underneath it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. And get it out of the middle of the field. Hopefully that's helped. Okay, that helped. All right, they got a minute left. I don't know what they're going to try to do. We're going quarters. I don't know, they may just run the ball and try to go to half. Play action. Ooh, wide open. Wow, good play. I guess that was my fault. I should have been there. I don't know. They had a couple guys close to me. Good throw by Stafford, though. Why did I go offense there? I'm an idiot. I just pepped up my offensive line who's not even out in the field. That's smart. Don't run up the middle. Play action. Whew. Let's go Tampa 2. And let's do an underfront. There's not a whole lot there. They may call a timeout. Nope, they're not doing it. 3rd and 12. Ooh, they're doing that. I want to do some line stunt work, but that's okay. We'll just stick with this play here. Wide open. Yeah. He read the corner on the right, but it's 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. I want to try the stunt issue. Let's test that. That crash 3, let's see how good they block this. My defensive end should be able to make a move here. I hope they throw so we can test it and see. And a sack. So they went play action now. Okay, they done a good job on the stunt work, but we just had a crazy blitz. They just weren't ready for it. So either way, we get the ball back. We got 1 second left. Now, unfortunately, they took out the Hail Marys in this game, which is stupid. They added a 13th formation, which is whatever, but they just forgot to put it back in. All right, they're going zone here. I wonder if the other corner on that other side, if he comes down, what happens. Nope, he's going up. Let's see what happens here. And a catch. Okay. So, it's halftime. Let's talk about some things. Okay. Score, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to the score because it's what's underneath that really counts. But I'm happy with the score. They're up 11 now. Unfortunately, their offense still isn't doing a whole lot. Of course, they've only had 17 plays on offense because they had those 2 returns. So this is kind of skewed, but they already got 100 yards only off 17 plays. So actually, Georgia's kind of doing their part. Now, we already got 200 yards of offense. A positive is only 1 fumble, and one of them was a turnover. And then we had 1 interception. I don't remember the interception. What did I do? They had interception. Oh, that's that first play of the game. That's right. Terrible throw by Stafford. He's been great ever since, but this looks normal. I'm happy with that. That looks, compared to the 9 turnovers we had in the previous exhibition game. One thing I want to look at is some individual stuff. Matthew Stafford, 7 of 9. That's what he should be doing. He's one of the best in the country. Rushing, what I wanted to see, 4.7 average for Moreno. That looks really normal. I wanted to see the broken tackles because, again, the tackling slider, seems to be pretty important in terms of difficulty. And it seems to have worked. He's got a few broken tackles. If you go here, we only got one broken tackle. That seems fine. Receiving drops, only one drop for us and only one drop for them. That seems pretty normal. Overall, I like what I'm seeing. They're playing a whole lot better than that previous game, especially before I made the adjustments. So, all right, let's just keep playing.
Second half just about set to get underway.
I forgot to do that reverse play again. I'll get to it eventually.
He kicks it off.
You see what they're doing? They're throwing me or
Number 14
kicking towards the sideline here.
at the 30.
And this may be a touchdown. We're gonna. That's an interesting play call there. All right. First and 10. I want to go. Now, I got a right-handed quarterback, but I'm going to do the play action. PA16 power O. We're going to flip it. And we're going zone. If they go cover 3 or 4, I can get to my half or my fullback. This may be interesting. We're going to slide protect. And he drops it. He may have a bad catch. I don't know. I'm sure he does. We can look here. Probably has a bad catch rating. 50, yeah, he's okay. That's expected for him to drop that. So now that we know, we need to run the ball. Now they're trying to make up for some of that. Okay, let's do a basic toss play.
Second down, 10
We're going zone.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Quarterback's playing good, but he's an impact player, and it's me controlling him. And oop, that was my fault. That's just good. Look at my center get caught up with the quarterback there. I shouldn't have pitched it. That's my bad. That's a legit fumble if there ever was one. So now it's 3rd and long again, which we should be in a lot of 3rd and longs against a team like this. We'd think about it. All right, they're going zone. Should have enough room for the comeback. I can hit the comeback regardless, I think. Should. First down. Even when they had 2 guys over there, that comeback is just tough for them for whatever reason against zone. Let's go weak. Can I do any? Here's a QB wrap. Let's do QB wrap. This is a good veer and shoot concept. If I was running the veer and shoot, this would be my base play. We're going zone. Just cut up field if we can. Get a few yards, not a whole lot. They got 4. More than I thought. Let's do this PAQB choice. We'll flip it since we got a right-handed quarterback. We're going man 3-3. I may. Nope, we're not going to do that.
The Red Wolves set up in the gun. He guns it.
Good play there. Pick up the first. Interesting little route here. Notice this. He doesn't do this in 06, but look at this little turn right there. That's interesting the way he does that. I like that. Got the first there. So we're moving the ball. Let's go back to Power O. Since we were trying to do the play action from earlier. We're going zone. It's 1st and 10. Ooh, okay. He actually went over there with him. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. That's me holding the L2 button. That's stiff arm. That's me doing that. So, let's stay here. We got a flanker sweep. Let's try that. Let's just stay in the same formation. We're going zone this time. I'll probably have to cut up field if the blocking's there.
Arkansas State comes out with an I formation.
Well, that's a slower wide receiver play. That's a real slow play. So, that's good to know. That's 3rd and 9 again. Let's try. Don't know if I can make it work, but we'll try. Split and drag from the middle of the field. We're going zone. We're going to slide protect to the left. That's just good defense. I was fixing to get sacked, I think. Yeah, this slide, the defensive line done. My offensive line didn't have a clue what to do with it. Okay, we'll kick a field goal, I guess.
They'll line it up for the field goal. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt.
We'll go down 8 if we can convert this.
Number 89 can make this a one-possession game with this kick. It's up.
Got a little bit of trajectory on it. Okay, now let's see if Georgia can do some damage on offense again. That last drive, they done a really good job with it.
Arkansas State to kick.
Let's go over here this time.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one.
Get him out of the middle of the field.
Allen takes it to 15. He got away.
Okay.
Not much to get for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
Let's do a one high. I can see him running it. Now, again, they only have 95 yards total offense, but a lot of that has been they haven't been on offense much at all because of those 2 returns.
Under heavy pressure.
Good throw there. Oh, he dropped it.
This one is incomplete.
He was wide. Good throw.
The intended target.
Right where it needed to be.
Make it second down.
We'll just do quarters from nickel.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 29.
They got Moreno in the slot. I don't know which one to go after. I guess we're going after Moreno. Picks up the first.
Good open field tackle.
That's a good play against me. You put 2 guys around me. I can't defend both.
Good job of recognizing the coverage and then found his man.
Yep.
Let's do a zone blitz.
He got open, then made a nice catch for the first down.
I thought they was going 1 tight end, but I
The
must have
Bulldogs
missed it.
line up with 2 tight ends. Stafford on first down. Looking. Stafford.
Ooh, I was right there. Dang it.
In the middle, it's his tight end.
And tight end number 72 makes the tackle. Let's go back to quarters.
The Bulldogs line
They
up
seem to
with
be
9
throwing a tad bit more than running, but one shock me, they go like power O right here. Yep. Play action off of that. Oh, awesome play. Just a bad throw.
It's incomplete.
Just missed him. I'm glad I saw that because I was starting to worry a little bit that Stafford was just going to make one amazing throw after another.
It's second
We'll go
down.
back to 1 high. They may try to make up for it with a run play.
The D-line shifts over. Throws it out there.
Interesting play call there. I don't know why he threw it so quickly. Was he feeling the heat, or we can look at that here? No, he just threw it quick for whatever reason. I don't know why. Okay, it's 3rd and long. Let's try a stunt and see how they handle it. The only one I can see out of the gate is like this cover 3, this crash 3. You see that defensive end in the tackle, kind of doing that.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Georgia comes out in the shotgun.
Hopefully their line picks it up. It looks like they did. Just a bad play, though.
Delivers.
But look at the offensive line. They picked up the stunt pretty well. So that's good to see. That's a positive. For whatever reason, he decided to go over here. I don't know why. I guess that cover 3. Who knows? Well, so much for Georgia going down the field and scoring.
Ready to punt this one away.
There's still plenty of time left for them to start doing that.
Jennings is back deep to return the punt. He punts this one high in the air. Calls for the fair catch.
Everybody get out of the way. No. Ugh.
Points was the
What are you
result
doing?
of the last drive as the offense heads out for another.
Let's try another toss play. I want to get to the edge and see. Now they're going zone. This may not work. I just kind of want to see that pursuit angle thing. If it's
Arkansas State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield.
I love the way that quarterback done his thing right there. Almost get the first. Got 9 out of it.
The quarterback hit the
Wow, so neither team is running the ball very well, as you can see. Let's go to bunch. And let's do a dive. See if we can just pick up the first. We're going zone.
second down and a couple feet. Arkansas State goes to the A-side.
Nope, not even close.
Tackles him for a loss on the play.
So I don't trust my offensive line to make a first down here with a basic run. So we just need to get in the gun. And let's go split in drag. We're going zone. We're just going to read this corner. This will either go to the flag route or to my halfback. Do a little slide protection. Just enough. It was a bad throw. He had to come back for it.
I didn't see a pass coming there, Kirk.
So speaking of, let's go. Let's do another PE read. We're going man nickel. He's doing that. I'm actually hand this off. It's a good decision there. Pick up the first. Okay, we're rocking and rolling.
That defense starts to creep up a little bit.
We got anything funky here?
Over the top.
Let's do this play action play. We're going man. I wonder how good this play is. They're bringing everybody. I still want to try to give this to, is it my triangle? It's triangle. Nope. Ooh. That's just good coverage. I didn't know how they was going to handle that, to be honest. I didn't know if he was going to get out in the flat quick like a fullback or what. Like Spider 2Y Banana. That answered my question. So let's try. Z post looks nasty. Let's do X post. We're going zone. We'll shift as well.
The Red Wolves go with the I formation. He drops back. He passes it.
Nice. First down. Just read the corner. They went zone. He went low. So I'm going to go high. I threw it right there. Pick up the first down.
And that's why he's so valuable to this football team, Kirk.
What else do we have here? Anything weird here? Counter. Let's do a counter with the motion. They're going man.
First down. One man backfield.
That's just good defense. Nothing there. Everybody and their brother came through. Back under in the gun we go. Just look and see what they got. Let's try the slot drive. They're going man. I got a lot of options here. They're just doing that. We'll slide ourselves. This will probably go to Clements or Norman. Nope, that's good defense. Good coverage. I called that play in the previous game, and he was wide open. So kudos to them for good coverage there. We'll just call a play, but it's the end of the quarter. Okay. I wish Georgia would have done something offensively there, but they just didn't. So we got we cut their lead down to 8. Third and long. We're going zone again. Just try to survive until you can get that guy open. Wow, what a catch. Awesome throw. Even look at this catch, though. Wow. That comeback routes, I'm here to tell you. Combine it with that post, just makes it tough. All right, let's do a QB wrap, a little dart. We're going man, nickel. Shifting that way. It doesn't really matter. We're going to hand this off and just find a crease up one of the A gaps. Just good defense. Everybody came through on that one.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the back.
Let's go. The tight end choice didn't work a whole lot. Let's do a counter trap. We're going man.
This is the 11th play of this drive. Arnold lines up as a single back. Hands it off. Missed tackle.
Just not enough. All right, it's 3rd and 9. Let's go back to that split in drag. Try that on 3rd and long. They're going man. I may try to go my flag route if they go cover 1. If not, I don't know what we'll be doing. Probably go to the post. Oh, they're going cover 1. I threw that way too late. He caught it, though. We'll take it. I threw that way too late. So we're here, so let's try. Let's do a wide receiver sweep. We're going man. I wish you could motion twice. That'd be so much fun. Then you can really do a lot of cool Matt Canada stuff. But that's good defense. We're lucky to get the yards we did. So let's stay here, and they don't have the halfback version of this, the fake wide receiver. They got the flanker drive that's close. Let's just run the ball. I'm not really paying attention to the clock. That doesn't bother me as much.
The Red Wolves come out in the ace formation.
It's an exhibition game, so. That is a great jump. Jump to snap. That's what that is. So, okay, we are. I'm going to do. It's 3rd and 11. I know I probably need to get a touchdown, but let's just go with a basic high-low across the board. They're going man. This will go to one of the corner routes. We're going to slide our protection to the right. Good throw. Nice touchdown. You can look here. They went cover 1. So I went to the grass side, to the corner over here. The timing of the throw was excellent. Look at that timing. Right as soon as he makes his cut. Just a good play. And they said we got to go for 2. I don't know if this will work or not. Let's do halfback option. This probably won't work. We'll try it. It's goal line. And they're doing that. I wonder if I do this. He goes over there. Oh, we got it. Good deal. It worked. All right, we tied it up. All right, I want to see Georgia take it over this game right here. This is their time to do it. Let's get him out of the middle, go to the corner a little bit. He's still going to take it. Uh-oh. That was close. Okay, Georgia. Do what you got to do here. I've been fairly... See that 123 yards total offense. That's just... I don't know what to do to fix that. It doesn't matter what difficulty I'm playing on. CPU offenses just can't do anything. I don't know if it's I don't know. I want to try to fix it.
2nd down and 7. Ball on the 38. The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide.
Oh, wow, what a cut. Still didn't get anything out of it, though. All right, 3rd and 6.
That'll make it 3rd down.
We'll go Tampa 2.
We've got a 3rd and 6.
I'm not doing any crazy stunts or nothing. It's just good. Good. Going right down the field.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play. This kid is always calling for the
We'll go back here and let's do another zone blitz.
Continue to get the ball.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide.
Halfback draw. Just can't get nothing out of it.
At the 38. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Let's do quarters.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 38-yard line. Georgia lines up with 3 receivers.
Do an over front. I don't like the way that looked.
Stafford drops back to back.
Screen.
They'll
Just
wrestle him down
nothing
the
there.
backfield. They lose 4 there.
Now it's what? 3rd and long again. Let's try a stunt and see how they handle it. Probably not well. I hope I'm wrong.
It's 3rd and 13. Ball on the 42.
I'm not going to move anybody.
Georgia comes to the line with 1 man in the
And it did. Oh, he broke the tackle, but this is a bad play.
and it's caught
You see right here.
at the 43-yard line.
And this is the problem right here. Even against this type of defense, Just comes right on through, and this guy, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if that can be fixed in this game, and that's just a problem. Now, what I can do on my end is just never call this play. That's the only way I know how to fix it. Just never call it. Just keep it fair. But I don't know. That's an easy thing for me, and I can work around it when the other team does it against me. I could just, that doesn't bother me as much. It's just when I see it on my end. Again, I just don't have to call those plays, and we won't see that as often. Still a problem, though.
He gets it off.
I really don't want this going to overtime. Wow, what a bounce that thing took. Wow, at the 4. This is going to be interesting. Let's do counter. We're going man. There we go. Good play there. Just to get out. Now it's a minute and a half. We kind of need to get down the field, so. Let's just go here and just start. Go curls. I probably need to call a timeout. We'll probably do it after this one. We're going man. Hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on.
Arkansas State sets up with 4 receivers. Looks. He's going left. And he's got him on the run.
We can call a timeout here.
Pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open.
I hope they let me do it. It didn't bring it up. There we went. Okay. Let's go offensive line. Let's do another curl. Let's do Z shuttle cross.
There you have
We're
it.
going zone.
Really earned it out there today. The Red Wolves come out.
He's doing that. I don't know what this is going to look like.
Looks. Rifles it left.
Wide open.
His receiver has it. They'll bring him down at the 44.
All right. We got a minute and a half, minute 12. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Coach, he's really
Quit set. Come on.
second down.
Let's do split in drag. We're going man. Love to go to the flag on the right. Do slide protection. Looks like we're going at least with a 1 high.
Leonard drops back to pass. He lets it
Let's maybe get picked. That's good coverage. All right, 2nd and 10.
was the intended target on the play. So that'll make it 2nd down.
Everybody and their brother wants to celebrate. Let's see. Let's do the slot drive. We're going zone. We'll just read this corner.
Arkansas State lines up in the shotgun set.
He's going that.
He passes it, throws a stiff arm.
Yeah, we'll have to call a timeout.
Didn't get anything.
That's my last timeout, isn't it?
Red Wolves call for a timeout. And
No, we got 1 left. 3rd and 10. I need to convert this because they're going to have time to do something if I don't. We're going zone.
yards to go.
We're going to go to our comeback route. We know it's been working.
Leonard lines up in the shotgun. Leonard steps back to pass. Looking, lets it fly. Another catch.
We're going to have to go hurry up here.
Nice play call to get him to convert.
Come on, let's go.
Converts on 3rd down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted 3rd and long, it just makes them sick.
He fires. He catches another one.
Let's snap. Let's do a.
Interesting thing about this play is the fact that they ran the same
Let's spike the ball. It'll be 2nd and down, but
That means that the coach has seen some sort of
only lost 1 second there. That's pretty good. Normal flex. What do we have here? Got another split in drag. I don't like any of that, to be honest. Let's do halfback angle. We're going zone. We'll just read this corner. I know I got a center beater, but
State comes out in the shot.
seems just easier just to read the other guy over here.
Leonard drops back to pass. Throws.
That was a bad play.
22.
Bad play.
That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here.
It's
Recognizing
3rd and
the pass
8.
swarming to the receivers.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Ooh, I probably should have ran clock there.
He flings it.
Big play. Golly, big play.
Brings him down at the 4.
I got 1 timeout. I'm going to spike it here.
Sometimes you
gives me 18 seconds and a few downs and a timeout to play with. So let's go. Let's do a toss play, see what happens. And if that doesn't work, we're going zone. We're spreading out.
The Red Wolves come out in the ace formation.
Oh, I'm going to get a touchdown. Wow. I actually got the touchdown. Okay.
I can't believe that they're able to grab the lead with almost no
We'll kick an extra point. And then they got 14 seconds. I have no faith in Georgia doing anything. I probably need a high kick that thing.
All miracle, they will win this game.
I don't want them to return it for a touchdown. That wouldn't be good.
So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score. Arkansas State 31.
I'm not going to do an onside kick. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Can we do a sky punt? I don't think that's an option. And I went right down the middle of the field. This probably didn't.
Off a high kick, not much distance.
This is what we want to see.
Fields it for 37.
I just didn't want them to return it. So
This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone. Right?
this is going to get interesting.
Last opportunity, Kirk. If they don't score here, then they can call it a night.
He looks to throw on first down. Surveys the field. Catches it.
8 seconds. I got to call a timeout. 7 seconds. That was an interesting play call.
And they'll have 2 remaining.
We'll back everybody up.
6. Ball on their own 46. Looks to pass.
And a sack. Some don't know why they're even going under center at that point. We're just going to do a basic cover 2 man. Just keep everything in front of us. But everybody get covered. And they're going under center. You got to remember, there is no Hail Mary. And we won the game. Okay, let's talk about some things. If I can just get to it.
Thanks for tuning into our game.
Actually, this version number 2 of this matchup
24.
had a whole lot more positives than the second one, than the first one.
Goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
We can check here. Yeah, I made the number 1 all list. Okay. Again, my biggest worry, CPU offenses. Maybe it's just an all-American thing, but they're just not moving the ball at all. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, their running a game was terrible. 12 for 4. I know a lot of that was sacks and stuff, but still. I mean, we only had 3, or give up 3 sacks. Either way, I can't go on Heisman because Heisman, you just can't do anything with the sliders, and jump to snap is all over the place. You can see in All-American, you can lower it some. So I got to figure out what to do here. But this is the biggest problem this game has. For whatever reason, CPU offenses just don't know what to do. They just can't score enough. And you take away those 2 special team touchdowns, what was the score going to be? I mean, this shouldn't happen. We can look here. The turnovers were good. That makes me feel a little bit better. I was happy with that. 15 of 20, Stanford looked great, but he just didn't do enough. There was just nothing there. And by the time third down hit, their running game was they ran the ball a whole lot better in that first game than they did this one. Broken tackles was what I want to see. He broke tackles at least. He broke a lot more than before I made that adjustment. Bigo here, our guy has 7 broken tackles. I've done a lot of stiff arms and stuff, and he's an impact player, so that helped. Drops, they only have 3. We only had 2. That looks pretty. Or they only had 2. We had 3. Looks pretty normal. Pancakes look normal there. Actually, it looked really bad in that first game, so I don't know what the deal is there. But again, I'm not giving up on 09. I just got to figure out what to do about this right here. I just don't know how to make the CPU better, especially going against a terrible team like myself. And we had over 400 yards of offense. Now, granted, this is me. I'm pretty good with this stuff, so I just don't know what to do about the CPU offense. I got to figure it out. I guess just increase sliders on a couple other things, except maybe QB accuracy, because Stafford went like 15 of 7 or 20 or whatever. So come on back. The next video we'll probably go back to 06, do a dynasty game there, and I'll just alternate between 06 and 09, and maybe in time I can get a slider set that I'm somewhat pleased with. Hopefully. We'll try it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.